Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays Beorning. And last time we helped to defend Helm's Dyke and we were forced at last to retreat. So it's time to speak with Gambling to see what our plan is to do now.
You fought well, my new friend. You claimed the lives of many foes.
Yes, unfortunately the dike is filled with the bodies of orcs, but still others came, clambered onto the bank. We slowed them. That is what we sought to do. It was foolhardy to expect to do more than that. Take the eastern stairs and climb to the deeping wall, Pineclaw. Your friends will be in the thick of the fighting before long, and they will want you by their side. So it's time for us to head to Gimli and Legolas and help defend the deeping wall and all that fun stuff. And remember how to get there. As you can see, we now have a portcullis there, which is there to keep the enemy out. What we have to do is to go through here, I believe. This is double thick. Of course, it's wood, which isn't exactly what you call the best defense against fire, but you'll have to go with what you've got. Alright, and here is the wall, and let's have a look outside, and you can see that we have quite an army out there. Quite an army. So we're not going to be able to just throw stone at them and they'll all run away. Hello, Gimli.
It has begun. Now it is the time for battle.
The orcs fill the gorge before the wall. Just look at them down there. I have never seen so many of the foul creatures in one place. They are Dunlending wildmen down there too. Every now and then I can hear one of their war cries over the rest of the tumult. We must stand and fight! Alright. What do you think, Legolas?
You fought at the dike. That was well done.
A time passed slowly here atop the wall when the noise from the dike reached us. I saw the orc torches go out when they sought to pass the breach, and then scatter when they met resistance. You fought at the dike? Well, that was well done. It was a mere taste of what is to come in this night, but you and the men did what was needed to be done. You taught our foes that we will not give them 1 foot more without battle. Now the battle is before the deeping wall, and it is time for arrows and for stones. Gimli's axe thirsts for orc necks, but it will not thirst for long now. Unfortunately, it will not thirst for long. Well, what's your assessment, Aragorn?
We may have a problem, my friend.
Problem? What problem is that?
These men need to hear inspiring words, or their courage may desert them.
The size of the enemy force is greater even than I expected, Pineclaw, and I am no stranger to war. Many of the defenders here have not seen real battle, and those who have can count the number of skirmishes in which they have fought on a single hand. Now that the men have seen the vast extent of Saruman's armies of orc and wild men, will they give up in despair? Will they throw down their weapons and run from... Where are they going to run to? Run from the battle, endangering the lives of all those who shelter behind them? They need to hear inspiring words, Pineclaw, and quickly, before their courage deserts them. Speak with me when you are ready to come with me to do what we must. Alright, let's give some inspiring words.
We must inspire the defenders to stand strong and fight.
We have little time with which to bolster their quailing hearts, but we must do what we can and quickly.
The men atop the wall need words of inspiration if they are to stand against Saruman's armies.
I see now the extent of Saruman's forces, and it is vast. How will the men of Rohan keep their courage in face of such an enemy? Such a vast army. We need words of inspiration to raise their hopes of the defenders and give them the strength to fight. Gather the defenders on the wall and send them here, and I will do what I can to inspire them. So we gotta find 8 of these. Hello there, we're having a little gathering for a pre-battle speech. Hello, please gather around the captain. Hello there, please gather around the captain for some final instructions. We proud. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong war. Hello, please gather around the Aragorn. All right, please gather around the. Let's see how the sword that was broken is fixed. Yeah. All right. Let's gather around Aragorn. All right. Let's go then. All right. All gathered, Aragorn. Thank you for sending them to me, my friend. Now to fill them with hope and fire for the battle. All right. See how it goes. Pacing isn't going to help. Ah, there you go. Get it. Men of Rohan! You know Pineclaw, Beorning of no small skill. And you know me, Aragorn of the Dunedain. But we are not the reason Saruman is going to lose this battle. No, men of Rohan. On this night, Saruman's armies are going to fail because of you. Saruman's vast armies have come to Rohan. The time has come to fight for your land. The time has come to fight for your king. Men of Rohan. The time has come for victory. Now that's a war speech. What do you say about that? You choose your friends well, Pineclaw. This Dunedain has me believing that we might actually survive this night after all. I am ready for Saruman's armies. Indeed, I feel like I could teach the wizard himself a lesson with my blade. A lesson so sharp he would soon regret waging this war. Thank you, Pineclaw. My heart stirs for battle. You're stirred for battle. Then we have done what we can. I hope it will be enough. Oh boy, we all hope that. Alright, everybody's back in line.
Sometimes the right words at the right time can make all the difference.
The night is far from over, and Saruman's forces seem endless. But we have bolstered the hearts of the men that stand with us. That may prove the best weapon to wield upon the wall, my friend. Stronger and sharper even than arrows and blades. We have sharpened the edges of men who will fight, the better to strike their foes and ours on the St. Crispian's... Oh, sorry, wrong war.
Find swordsmen and send them to the postern gate. I will lead them on a foray.
We need to set the forces of Saruman back on their heels, Pineclaw. Descend to the open spaces between the wall and the Hornburg, and speak with any swordsman you see. Tell them to meet me by the postern gate. I wish to lead them on a sortie against the orcs. Alright, let's go. A little sortie against the orc. What does he have in mind now? Alright, let's see. Find swordsmen and tell them to meet you at the postern gate. Alright. Hello there. We are looking for some swordsmen to volunteer for a sortie. I am ready to fight. Alright. Will you be willing to join the sortie at the gate? Yeah? My sword is ready. We are preparing a sortie at the postern gate. Aylmer and Aragorn will have my sword. Alright. And we are preparing a sortie at the postern gate. Do you join them? I am ready to fight. Alright, good. So let's head to the postern gate, which I presume is this way. Didn't tell me where said postern gate is located, unfortunately. So we will find it. He snuck around while I was doing this. Alright. Well, that's gambling. Alright. Oh, okay. I think I've... Alright, here is one postern gate. Hello.
These swordsmen will accompany me, and Eomer has pledged his sword as well.
But I wish you to return to Legolas atop the wall and watch our sortie from above. There will be fighting enough for all of us to do. I do not doubt it. Alright, well, we'll see what they do. But for the moment, I guess we are just going to have to return to Legolas and hope that we're not two captains short after that little sortie. Alright, let's head up here and see what Legolas has to say. All the way back here. Whap. Run right into the gate as it opens. That's probably not going to be a good idea. Alright, Legolas. Let's have a look at that sortie.
You have returned just in time. They prepare another assault.
Another assault. It's time now to defend the Deeping Wall. And I have just finished the defense of the Deeping Wall, and that epic battle is even more tediously long than I had remembered. Actually, the reason I had decided not to record this particular battle was because it is in many ways similar to that of the Hornburg, and I am definitely going to show the Hornburg because that's the final one. But I decided to leave this one out, and if I knew how tediously long it was going to be, it would have only have emphasized my decision on the matter. But right now we need to go out and speak with Eomer. Speak with him over at the postern gate and find out what happened with Aragorn's little sortie while we were out. Apparently we had two-way traffic there. Okay. Now, of course, I just have to find the postern gate again. Yay! At least this time I'm going in the quicker way instead of the long way. Well, at least Eomer's still alive. I guess that's a good sign. Hello there.
Our foray did not go well. It nearly spelled my end.
Yes, the causeway is hard-pressed, and the hinges and bars of the main gates have greatly suffered. We scattered a number of the orcs who carried rams, and the archers supporting them, but our victory was short-lived. As our attempted to return, I was trapped by orcs in an ambush, and nearly spelled my end there. Ooh, and what do we get for this? Probably some piece of armor that is completely useless. Oh. Looks like I'm wearing... Oh! That's right, I'm level 95 now. I should head over to the skirmish camp and check out the stuff there, because I notice here I've got level 90 skirmish armor now, and I'm level 95. Okay. Thanks for at least for that reminder, even if your equipment is completely useless.
I was overcome by the orcs, and was saved by my heroic friend Gimli the dwarf.
Yes, the orcs by the gate had feigned death, and as I passed by with Aragorn, they leapt upon me, dragging me to the stones. I was overcome by their grasping arms, and would have perished were it not for my heroic friend here. I speak of Gimli, the staunchest dwarf I had ever met. I did not know that he was with us in the battle, but at my time of need, he charged from the shadows and felled the orcs that pinned me. Speak to him to see if there is anything he lacks, and it will be his. Yes, all right. Well, Gimli, I see you helped Amber over there.
When Aemir ran afoul of the orcs, I could not stand idle.
That's right. I followed Aylmer and Aragorn, not for hope of glory, but only to shake the sleep from my eyes. The wild men seemed rather too large for me, so I sat beside the stone and watched their swordplay. When Aylmer ran afoul of the orcs, I could not stand idle. If he wishes to repay the favor, I am certain he will have an opportunity enough as the night progresses. Oh, my count is only 2. I must tell Legolas and see how he fares. I think he was somewhere in the 20s. Oh, yes, but he is a fighter, that's for sure. That minstrel of the king's, the one who traveled with you for a time, Gleowine, you should find him and tell him how the battle progresses. He will need to make a song of this if we survive the night. Make sure certain that he knows I saved Aylmer by the causeway. It would be a shame if he did not include a verse or 3 about that, wouldn't it? Alright. Let's speak with Gleowine. Who is over here? Alright, I have a report on how the war fares.
How goes the battle?
It is said that the finest warriors can tell the number and strength of an enemy force simply by listening to the sounds of their cries and their weapons, but it is not so for me. I am no warrior, and to me the sound of battle is a tumult without meaning. The barrel of swords got knocked over in the confusion. Oh, could you take some time to bring it upright? And then you should enter into the Hornburg and speak with Theoden, my master. And we will speak with Theoden in the next episode of Piney Plays the Beorning.